Alright everybody, what's up? We're chilling outside Southern Ferry Island, about to get us some treasure. Using our treasure chart to scoop this shit up. On Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker, of course. You probably already knew that from the title of the video. I don't know why I say that shit every video at the beginning. Want to see what's in this treasure? And it's a piece of heart. So now we got 14 heart containers. Now we're getting Fishman to mark off this island. It is the Ice Ring Isle. He says there's an amazing treasure in here. And he tells us how to get the thing that we need to get inside of this island, but we already have that. That's the fire arrows. We want to shoot this ice fucking air shit coming out of this thing's mouth. It's like a dragon looking head shooting ice out of its mouth, shooting ice air, ice cold air. Shoot that shit and it'll give you 5 minutes to get in here and do what you gotta do. And we got a treasure chest right here. First, we're gonna open this up and just melt the ice with the fire arrow. See what's inside here. It's probably not a piece of heart or anything, but treasure chart, and we're already here, so I'm not gonna cut it out or anything. And just keep that shit in. I'm not gonna cut it out or anything. I said that like I'm not talking to y'all people watching this video. It'd sound better if I said I didn't feel like cutting that out or something, yeah. Whatever. Just find your way up to this area right here. And just walk along the outside of this ice without falling off. Until you get over here. Just skip that blue rupee. If you fall in the water, you'll be able to get it. Or you'll probably be able to get it on the way out anyway. But just traverse this ice and best you can until you get to these platforms, and then you have to jump from platform to platform without falling in the water like I just did. The best way not to fall in the water is just to stop. Once you get on the platform, just stop completely and then run full speed to the next one, because if you don't, he'll like slide right off the edge. It's really stupid. If you jump onto one and then keep holding forward, it'll just slide off. So you want to stop like this and then hold forward to jump to the next one. And same here. There you go. There we go. And just climb inside this thing's mouth. And then we'll slide across this ice right here. If the timer's different, that's because I fucked this part up. What you want to do right here, the easier way, is to slide off the edge right there and use the Deku Leaf to float to the end. Because I kept trying to slide it just regular, just slide down that ice slide right there, but I kept fucking falling. I couldn't turn for some reason. It wouldn't let me turn at all. I just slide right off the edge every time I tried to slide down it. But we got the iron boots here in this chest. And I ended up getting to the chest right here with 1 second remaining. I was standing right in front of the fucking chest, and then timer ran out. But for this part, just throw on these iron boots we just got, and it'll keep this wind from blowing you off the edge. And you can fall down this hole right here. And there's a bunch of enemies in here. and some other shit. You can use the ice arrows to melt all these ice blocks to take these enemies out. You can get some skull necklaces from these moblins, and you can get a knight's crest from this, whatever they're called, these dark nuts here, this dark nut. This one's got a shield, so it's kind of tricky to get it, to steal the knight's crest from them. You'll most likely get it when you kill them anyway, so you don't really have to worry about stealing it from them, but I still got it anyway by stealing it. I knocked him back like that and then used the thing really quick so he couldn't block it with a shield to get the knight's crest. But yeah, it'll most likely be in this orb after you kill him anyway. And you can melt all these ice blocks if you want to get the shit out of there. It's all up to you. Doesn't really matter. You don't even have to come in here if you don't want to. You can just go back to the way you came. But I just wanted to get all this shit, get some rupees, and that knight's crest. That's the last knight's crest I need to bring to Orca. Now I think we have 10 now. And you can always get some joy pendants from these guys if you don't have. If you didn't get 60 to give to the teacher bitch, and actually we do get a treasure chest right here from defeating all those enemies, and it's got an orange rupee in here, which is really good. That's why I came in here, was to get all this shit. It's not like it's necessary, but I decided to do it anyway, because I needed a bunch of rupees anyway. But now we're getting the fishman to mark off this island, and this is Headstone Island. Our map's coming pretty close to being filled up now. Marking off all the islands. This guy says there's a heavy ass rock blocking the entrance to this, and he tells you how to get to Fire Mountain, which is where the power bracelets are, but we already got that shit, so it's kind of useless info. But I just want to show all the fishman dialogue in this game anyway, just to show it. So we're gonna come over here to Headstone Island. We're gonna hop out and jump on the beach. We're gonna bust out one of those toy pears that I got and put it on our head, and let you control the seagulls. Now for this part, I didn't realize you can press A to fly higher and faster and shit. So I was just holding up on the stick, hoping he'd go high up in the air, high enough to get what I'm trying to get before the fucking time runs out. If there is a time limit on these guys, I'm not sure about that. And then I fucking realized you can press A to fucking fly. And I was like, oh wow, slap my fucking head. What the fuck, man? But anyway, there's a heart piece on top of here we want to use this guy to get. I think that's the only way you can do it too. So we're another step closer to having 15 heart containers now. But just chunk this big ass headstone out of the way. Headstone rock thing, whatever it is. Come inside here, then they teach us a new song. We're gonna use the 6 rhythm with the Wind Waker now. This is our first 6 rhythm song. Conducted in 6 time or whatever. Yeah, I guess it's 6 rhythm because it says change rhythm right there. But yeah, it's the Earth God's lyric, and we're gonna get to see a little cutscene here. This Triforce shit starts to glow, and a fucking Zora pops out of the ground. They even kind of made the Zoras look pretty stupid in this game. Doesn't look too bad though. Not as bad as some of the other characters. That's for sure. So she is the sage, the once sage of this area or something like that. I think she's some kind of sage. I don't know. She's like dead though. She's like a ghost of the sage. Or some shit like that. So she was the sage, but she tells us we gotta find the bloodline, the sage of this temple now. The person who is the sage of this temple. So I have to play this song for the sage and go find him. Go find the sage. It'll have this she'll have this instrument, the bitch says. So we're gonna go do that. And she just disappears. So I'm gonna meet you guys where the sage is. Remember this part? Remember this area at Dragon Roost? We never went to. We can swing across here and go check out what's going on up here. And Medley's here playing some shit on her harp, and yep, she's the sage. She's got the harp, so she's gotta be the sage. She's telling us about Kamali and shit. We don't give a fuck about him. Just come with us, bitch. We need to fucking save the world. What the fuck? We got no time for this. So just play the Earth God's lyric for her. Conduct her to play the Earth God's lyric. So when she plays this, she's gonna be greeted by the sage. I mean the Zora ghost sage. I think she's gonna pass out too. She says it sounds familiar. Yeah, she just passes out. And while she's passed out, that's when Zora talks to her and tells her that she is the sage of the Earth Temple. Which is the temple on Headstone Island. And she'll play along. They're both playing the Earth God's lyric in her head. And then that bitch disappears, and she sees the Master Sword for some reason. And she wakes up and tells us about what she just saw. The ghost sage told her about her being a sage and all that shit. She just tells us what happened. And then she is going to be waiting on our boat for us. Well, Kamali comes to talk to us for right now, but she's going to be waiting on our boat. She's going to be waiting on the King Red Lion's boat when you go to get on it. So don't worry about where she went. After you get this cutscene, that's where she'll be. That's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe. It's your boy Swish, and I'm out. Peace.